of everything. There's always you, nature. Make theories of everything. Theories of everything. Theories of everything. This is just a phase. I don't have a mission. For all I know, tomorrow I could collapse. So just in case I leave you my theory of everything, 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 theory of There's always new nature. Make theories of everything. Theories of everything. Theories of everything. There's always new nature. Make Hey, what's up? Hey, everybody. Welcome, TGIF. How you doing? Welcome to another live stream. It's a Friday. It's a few minutes after 6:30 Eastern Standard Time where I'm from, and we are here to talk about Foodie Beauty. I'll open up this panel. There's a few things that she has said that I want to talk about, especially in the community tab. So before we continue with that, I should make sure she didn't just delete that, right? Um Hopefully you're doing okay, people. It's a long paragraph, I guess, from 3 hours ago. And now she's gonna be taking it easy for tonight. Well, I guess by this time it's morning time for her. And she'll be back tomorrow, a Saturday. All right, so did you get Krispy Kreme? I did not. I may or may not. Right now, I'm kind of exhausted. It's been a long week for me with a lot of things to do. Plus, I still need to start cleaning my house, and I'm already exhausted. So it's gonna be hard. But we'll see. Mary Beth, hey there. Lynn Smith, Janine, Dynamite, Miss Anna, a fish. How you doing, Queen Remy Longlegs? What's up, Cyrilli? Welcome, Lynn Smith, Sam R. Red Sequence, thanks for being here. TGIF, Fanny Joe, Strawberry Shortcake, Diane Woods, again, a fish. The farm showed the background of Foodie's place, and it's a dirty mess. Really? Uh oh. Well, that really sucks. Um, hmm. All right. Well, what can I say? She's busy watching the reaction channels. Are you still okay with accessing the farms there, Lynn? Because I don't know, things have kind of a bit dead. I don't know. All right. Let me put myself on camera here. Let's do that, and then after that, we are gonna take a look at the community tab. So let me do that as well. All right. So here we go. I guess I'll read the community tab. Here we go. The same thing, just a different day, maybe a different topic, maybe, but it's always a rager. So here we go. A lot of things have been said today. Clean your kitchen before the carpenter ants show up. My kitchen was cleaned yesterday. It's just I gotta clean the kitchen, the bathrooms, the the living rooms and whatnot. Just the typical stuff I do every couple of days. But let's get into this. So 3 hours ago, she said this, and let me read it all out. Let me clarify some things and put this to rest. I never attacked anyone's kids. Sounds like an attack if you verbalize certain things and then say that these kids aren't being properly trained. That seems like an attack, but okay. I was commenting on their parenting. No, I don't have kids, but what does that matter? When I see two individuals making a career out of bullying and fat shaming others online, knowing they have young children in the home who are growing up hearing their parents screeching out foul language and insults towards the same person over and body shaming them, what do you think their attitude will be growing up? What do you think they will think of their parents' career choice to bully fat women? As a parent, you are supposed to be responsible to shape their morals. And if they see this behavior, they're going to assume it is okay. It's not, it's gross. That is what I was calling out. But to be honest, that isn't what was said. She specifically said kids, were prostitutes. Yeah, we all heard what she says exactly. I look like Mackay Pfeiffer from 8 Mile. I kind of do look like Mackay Pfeiffer from 8 Mile, right? Thanks, Sam. As for saying Sam's kids are prostitutes, I have been following certain drama for a while here and there and saw some things that Sam said towards Yaba's kids. She called them unfortunate looking and apparently even threatened them. How are you going to allow your kids around someone like that after that? The prostitute comment was a generalization for sex work. I know I dabbed in OnlyFans but never did much with it, and part of that was because my family was strongly opposed. Sam was making jokes about her kids overdosing and being into sex work, from what I heard. I also saw DMs between her and one of her daughters begging her to spend time with her instead of going to Yaba's to get some. Begging. She chose her love life over her own daughter. They are all public things I saw from people reacting to them. And it's so absurd that just because they have kids, we don't get to comment on what we see. So, no, I didn't attack kids. I made comments about how messed up it is to raise young children in a household of fat shaming and bullying. Sam actually attacked Yaba's kids, though. Yaba actually attacked Negs' kids, though, and called them retards. But all that is okay. I'm so done giving these vile humans any more energy. I see now that the reason they spend so much time online in hate communities instead of with their families is because of how degenerate they are, and at this point, their audiences are similar minded. Also, those attacking Salah for playing a game he didn't make, go touch grass. So many gamers have videos still up on YouTube showing all the sex scenes from GTA. He didn't make the game. Get a life. He will continue to play. Go cry on Twitter. Okay. Cozy J says, or should I say Cozy J, she is a compulsive liar, true. She attempted to justify her OnlyFans page. Well, yeah, the thing about OnlyFans, we are not forgetting that, yeah, she might have dabbed in OnlyFans, but she also had very how do I put it? The pictures and videos that Nads still has to this day were supposed to be pretty hardcore. And I remember the times back in 21 when I would listen while driving to her live streams if I was just way too busy during the day. And I remember her making all these when she was in a weed stupor of all these things that were suggestive as if she's going to have a threesome or she is having a threesome. And I was like, what the hell is she talking about? But then it finally clicked after it came out that she would go over to Dee Dee's place and, do the deed with Nads and Dee Dee. So I'm like, okay, looking back, hindsight is 2020. It totally makes sense. Anyways, Bad Boy Tragic. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Janine says she's a piece of work. Yup, exactly. Some of that is straight up facts on blubber and ham. Yeah, there's so much going on. Hey Marie, what's up? What's going on? Uh Yo, Lindsay, bad boy, you wanted to do OnlyFans with Chantel. I can't take you seriously. Were you serious about that? Or were you just joking? Sometimes I can't even tell if you're serious or if you were just kidding around. So what is up? Did you actually wanted to do OnlyFans with Chantel? I don't know what's up with that, but okay. Answer that question. I'm not Brian. What's up? All right, we're gonna do an open panel. While you hating on wanting to do foot porn, it was gonna be foot prawn. Really? Okay, you do you. Um, it's an open panel, people. Let's talk about Foodie. Let's talk about what's happening. Let's talk about present, the future, maybe the past. Who knows? She could have get takeout and had a huge what? Dummy spit? What do you mean? I don't get that. All right, anybody just coming in, smash that like button, people. All right, you don't like your toes? I give those toes a 7 out of 10. That's a pretty strong, decent number there. 7 out of 10. I'm telling you. All right. Other than that, what was done 2 hours ago? She said this: taking it easy today, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, inshallah. Wishing you all a good evening. Okay. And she has some leaves. She has some oranges there, peeled, and she's gonna do her thing for the night. Okay, great. It's a Friday. We all gotta do stuff. See, Wild Thought knows what's up. Foodie has cute feet. Wild Thought says a lot of wild things. Okay. You want a foot reveal from who? Me? I'm showing skin. I'm just hot. That it's like it's a hot day right now. So I decided to, well, earlier I had a shirt on, but then I decided to just do this. So I'm just hot. Is that blood? And no, it's not wild thought. You know that's dressing. Come on. Come on, don't be doing that. All right. Hmm. She's eating a burger. Maybe she's doing whatever. Maybe she's gonna go to Krispy Kreme. It's 86 years they're celebrating. Get yo dozen original glazed donuts at Krispy Kreme. 86 cents for 86 years. I mean, it's a treat if you're into Krispy Kreme. That is. You was getting pedicures weekly, getting prepared. Then she met Salah. Okay. George, money was up. She had a Xanax and is sleeping in. Yeah, don't take those zanies lightly. They'll tuck you in at night. All right, so it's a Friday night. What is Salah doing on a Friday night? Because our homeboy Salah gets really, really, really busy on a Saturday night and this Friday night, and sometimes a Sunday night. So I'm thinking he's gonna be doing somewhere, going somewhere, being with somebody. You know what I mean. Maybe that somebody starts with M. All right, show us. No, Wild. I don't wanna. He's watching what? Oh man, that was super awkward. Up in them guts. What people say that? Them guts. Salah prays on Friday nights. Sure, if you wanna call that praying when you're on your knees like that, okay. Definitely prays on Friday nights. Should be doing some Juma. Did he do Juma? Probably not. He's dancing with M and Mr. A. Oh, Mr. A's Allah. Why were they trying to burn their, you mean their pubes off? Who the hell is burning their pubes off? Okay, you know what? I need to just go. I'm gonna go right now. Praying on all fours. Hey, wasn't there? There's a song about that. There's a song about that. Like catch you in. Yes, Felices los four Maluma, right? No, no, no. It wasn't that. No, it was somebody else. Ponte en Cuatro. That's another Dinamita. Yeah, I think that was that the song. Or was I thinking about? You know what? I'm gonna ask somebody who that's that song. Up in her gizzards. What you talking about, Sam? Anyways, get up here if you guys want to talk about. Was it you like Maluma? Yeah, Maluma is a good artist. I like Maluma. I also like, of course, I should remember this, but he did the Playboy cover. What's that artist that did the Playboy cover and he has that song Booker T? Bad Bunny. Yo, my brain ain't working with me for some reason right now, but Bad Bunny, Maluma, a lot of good people. Miss Hussey burned her. George, stop it. I don't think that's true. In 1999? No. Anyways, people, catch me on Twitter or Instagram. If you want to come up, if you want to talk about certain things, then catch me. While we are at it, let me see if Rocky did anything recently. I mean, okay, here we go. Here we go. I think we might watch this in the meantime. All right, so here we go. Let's check out Rocky Go About's video. Shout outs to Rocky Go Abouts. I'll put a link to their channel. So if you want to subscribe, they always make pretty good content. And yeah, amazing content from Rocky. I don't know. Rocky's very underrated these days. Okay, so here's Rocky Go About's channel. And yeah, here we go. Sam with a little hot sauce. Oh, I ain't forgetting the hot sauce. She's all about that. I can't believe Ali Shabib said that. Like, he puts the hot sauce on it for her to feel something. That ain't right. That really ain't right. All right, here we go. You want Grand Theft Auto? Not on this channel, Walton. Sorry. I ain't going out like that. He can leave
Hi,
it on his
everybody.
channel.
Welcome in to Rocky Go Abouts. It is July 14th, 2023. And what are the clips about today? Well, of course, foodie, beauty, girl world, and somebody has asked for our help. Take a look.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Uh-oh, Natty Daddy.
So he says on his Nader al-Shami channel that he has something important to talk about, but he would talk about it over on the Natty Daddy channel. And so he takes his viewers, sends them over to the Natty Daddy channel, and he says, I have something to discuss with my viewers.
All right, so thought you were saying instead of KY jelly, she's got hot sauce jelly in her bag. That's swag.
I have a problem. I need some help. I need an opinion. And I need some information. Well, I thought about it. I'm going to help you, Nader.
Guys,
How is he still a thing? People are
so
keeping
this
him alive.
channel, it will be funny videos, entertainment, or if you have a little bit drama, one of the bugs, I want to tell them something, it's going to be through here.
All right, I
this
think I
channel
need to
have good
translate.
work, guys. So I have something to tell you. Take your opinion. Before I'm going to other channel, I have to share with you this because I need more information.
He really likes to beat around the bush, doesn't it? He really does. Why does he always do this thing? Just spit it out, Nads. He beats around the bush. He also eats around the bush. Heck, he eats the entire bush. Did you know cheap jelly is made from beef lard? George, I did not know that. He looks like a Canadian light skinned Drake. Okay, time out. Time the F out. You just did not do that to the sixth god.
It's not clear.
You did not do that.
Who posted my nudes on Twitter.com?
Channels again. Why not?
Who is he? Who is he? We don't know. He's nobody.
You don't know him? You another channel, you do my face.
You said you wanted help. You wanted it to be clear. And you wanted an opinion from the viewers watching. And I'm going to give you one. Now,
Why does Canada have milk bags? Is it part? No, it's just their thing. You guys used to have milk bags as well. We like milk in bags and in boxes.
he brought up this. I think it was a strike against the channel and a response to a channel. And it's just not working out for him. He can't seem to get a hold of these people. And I don't know what he thinks the viewer can do, but he wants an opinion, what he should do next. So I'm going to tell you. Take a look. Now, it's not very clear what's on the whiteboard, so I will tell you what's on there. It's a criminal record check guideline. And
All right, you caught me, Life Lindsay. I tried to slip it past you. Yes, it was glass jars, not bags. Come on, can I just get a win? So you're telling me in no state in USFA ever had milk in bags? Are you kidding me?
you know, many of us, we work at home and so we do business, but we as well have responsibilities for taking care of maybe vulnerable children, you know, who have disabilities, or elderly people who also have vulnerabilities, and make them part of a vulnerable class. Therefore, if I do any business, because it's in my home, I always have a criminal record check done before I engage.
Oh,
Now,
that's
I
smart.
can't tell anybody else what they should do. I'm just telling you what I do. And the thing is
That's really smart.
if it comes back that the person has a criminal record, obviously, I'm not going to give any personal information. And in fact, that's the end. That's
Denied.
Mm-hmm.
$49. That must be a sale price. No, it's not a sale price. The RCMP, their regular price, their hot regular price is $49 for a criminal record check to be
It looks like he pulls his foreskin back and still.
done. Now, you might have to wait a few days, you know,
Oops.
to make sure that they've got everything in the system up to date. But if you want it quicker, you can go to one of their other recommended sites and get one.
A
for
message
few
from the
dollars
Government of
more,
Canada.
but much quicker.
Okay.
Now, the
That's
unfortunate problem for you, Nader, is you sat on your channel and you told the viewers that you have been to the pokey
Mhm.
for playing
You
with
did.
knives and harming two people. And
He's a slasher.
you also, on your channel, told the viewers that you were going to a court case that involved an elderly woman who was fiddled with. Now, would a reasonably prudent person give their personal information, their business information, their address and phone number when they have vulnerable elderly people at home and vulnerable children at home? Would a reasonably prudent person do that?
Denied.
Well, the answer is no.
Nope.
No, they wouldn't. So this is a legal dilemma for you, isn't it? And from my point of view, If I have to take my chances with the law, never ever have been in trouble with the law, or take my chances with Nader Al-Shami,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take my chances with the law. So
All right.
that's the dilemma
Well,
you're in right now. Good luck.
all
Now,
right. Maybe I'll watch the Nader El Shami stream after this in full. We'll see.
There, I said that I would help you, and not just to give my opinion. So I have 3 things that I think that could help you. And first of all, number 1, YouTube privacy guidelines point out that you should not talk about personal information on your channel. And Nader, that's all you do is talk about your girlfriends and your criminal background and times you've been to jail and the court cases. That's all you do is talk about your life.
Yikes.
If you don't want it out there, stop telling people about it. Secondly, maybe you should try harder to make friends, because what you've done is made a list of creators and then also said that any other creator who even comments on your channel, you're going to
Strike
try
him.
and sue them and strike them and all these
That's
different
what he
things.
does.
When you know that YouTube rules provide for freedom of speech, and well, that's what YouTube is about. Commentary.
What? Off topic, it's been approved in the States for biological males to take a pill to produce breast milk, and it's legal to sell that milk, is it? Really?
And the other thing is, we all know what the guidelines are for fair use. And I would say most of us are doing it. Even if you don't like it, well, that's just too bad. If you don't like YouTube's rules, then there's a big
Don't be on
black
YouTube.
X up in the right-hand corner, and you can just log off. And third and finally, I would set a little bowl with hot sauce out on your kitchen counter and stick your fingers and your toes in there every time you think of it. And maybe, just maybe, that will help get rid of you chomping on your nails.
As far as I know, bio females can sell, but maybe I'm confused. But there is ethical concerns about that.
And also, maybe you could, I don't know, meditate or something like that to help you with your anxiety, so you won't chew those nails. So I hope those three
You're
things
saying
help
yep.
you. And I'm out.
All right, and that's it from Rocky Go Abouts. Maybe we'll take a look at what Salah was saying. Here's one thing I want to add. Okay, so you can request a criminal record check, but here's the tidbit in Canada: you can only request a criminal record check for yourself, or if you were a legal guardian of somebody, right? That's the only time. You can't request a criminal record check on somebody else. They don't allow that. So Canada has a lot of privacy laws that where it's not like the States. Like the States, you can sometimes look up somebody's stuff for like $5, sometimes even for like $1, sometimes for free. In Canada, it's not the case. With that, we have laws that prevent people unless they sign. But like, hey, yeah, you can look up my record, or you can look into things about me. Other than that, no. All right, so I guess he removed the latest Natty Daddy videos because I don't see them on the Natty Daddy channel, so they're gone. So he did stream yesterday, and he did talk about a few things I didn't watch because there's just so much things. Like, it's hard to keep up. But let's hear what he has to say about the tornado yesterday. Because if you didn't know, there was a tornado touchdown in Ottawa. Montreal was on tornado watch as well. So was anywhere from Quebec City all the way to Cornwall was on that tornado watch. There was a touchdown in Barhaven area. Many homes were damaged. I think one person went to the hospital with, I believe, serious injuries. But we're gonna figure that out. So let's hear Natty Daddy's thrilling talks about the touchdown yesterday. Has he gone to court yet? Not in a while. How's it, Jay? I am extremely familiar with this area. Like even that park right there. That's just a walk away from the McDonald's. That's straight down the street and on the right hand side. Lachine. And if you're not aware, these entire townhouse complexes here are all a part of the area that is for people who are generally senior citizens that need care in their latter days or years or weeks of life. It's nice though. Beautiful condos, beautiful apartments, really sweet area. And you got Natty Daddy living here. What a tragedy. Canada seldomly has tornadoes. It's actually very rare for Canada to have tornadoes. We have to get extreme weather to have tornadoes. Like I remember Barrie area had a tornado like many years ago, but it's not expected. Like I honestly will not expect any tornado or anything like that to touch down in my area. All right, Life Lindsay. Those trees are droopy. How the hell would you know Wild Thought? You guys need to stop. You guys are too wrong. Me meeting up with Nads at McDonald's? Oh hell no! Supposed to do that boxing match, remember? You have a cousin in Barrie? Oh, nice to fish. Barrie is a good city. It is the north, after all, or the entryway to the north. Are we seriously just gonna have music? Okay. If that's what he wants to do, we're just gonna have music. It's droopy and flabby. Remember all those times Tweety used to always talk about these threesomes that she's having, a menage a trois, this, menage a trois, that. And I never could imagine what the hell was going on. Now I know. It was right there. She would walk through those gates. Well, not really a gate, more like an entranceway. Probably park her car along here, along the park, the promenade right there. Walk up to those doors, and dinner would be served. Threesomes are not halal. No comment. You believe what Foodie says? Well, she was in a stupor. She was in a state where she was going like this, back and forth, and talking about it over and over and over again. And I never caught on. Foodie would be Natter and Dee Dee's dinner. They would share. Probably Snowball, if you know what that is. I won't tell you. You can look it up. It's not safe for work. snowballing. This is Nadi's stripper music. You mean him being the stripper or him watching strippers? I think it'll be him being the stripper. I think Nads probably has like a man thong. Probably some Calvin Klein. Maybe Tommy Hilfiger. Something like that, right? Keep the balls cool. Keep the green peen in place while he's twerking it, flipping over backwards, swinging and flinging them thighs. Yeah, him stripping. Can you picture that? Is he like a calm stripper or is he like jumpy? Does he like wants just to get it off? All wild with flashy moves? Or is he like slow and sensual? Sam says their threesomes would be BK, Hardee's, and Taco Bell. He's belly dancing. Sure. He can belly dance all he wants. The rain makes DD have to what? You know what? Unfortunately, running water doesn't do that to me. What? No, it's not, Sam. Stop it. You need to be stopped, Sam. Somebody please stop Sam R in the chat. Why is he going back and forth? So here we go. What is he? We're looking at raindrops on hardscape. Okay.
Morning today. You're early. What are you doing? Somebody was radio going.
What's this all about?
Yeah, just already. I work for
Remember the Blue Shots man? I remember. Alright, once again, if you want to come up on panel, send me a message on Instagram or Twitter. We'll talk about certain things. Oh, wow. The streets are pretty flooded. I just noticed that. Holy crap. I mean, that area, I'm not sure about their drainage, but look at that. Did you guys notice that this entire time that the street was flooded? It's all good, Sam. You can do you. Is that a Christmas tree? It is a Christmas tree. An evergreen. Canadian's like, yeah, this video don't make no sense. Let's switch it up. Let's see what else Nads had to say. Alright, give me a second here. Oh, you see now? Yeah. Look at the car wheels. Like, look at the back of this Mercedes. It's like right up to the back rim. Like, look at those car wheels. Like this one over here, this blue car. Yeah, the wheels have disappeared. It's like raining like hell. Exactly, Marie. That is incredible that happened yesterday. I remember living in Florida. This used to be a problem. Shit, Connecticut, this used to be a problem as well. Crap, in New York, this also used to be a problem with the flooding. Was he acting like he's never seen this before? Oh, nice, man. Glad about your garage. Wow.
Look at the mud.
Why the hell doesn't this man just go out there then?
Let's see it now.
As long as the cars are okay, it's like a little bit of water. As if it goes up beyond, I don't know, to where the windows or start. If like the engine is fully engulfed in water, then it's a problem. But at that level, the cars will be fine.
Guys. No, there.
You see the difference? Yeah, yeah, we do see the difference, Nans. We do. All right. Anyways, maybe we'll have viewers' choice. What do you guys want to watch next? You want to watch another Natty Daddy? Yeah. All right. Here what's where we're gonna do. We're gonna check out what Missy Moo has to say because Missy Moo can give some good points. Have you accidentally driven your car into a river? No, I have not. Is rain that interesting? It's like this man's never seen a flood before. Is okay. Missy Moo's next. All right. Only him crying when they take him away. Well, now he's denying that. He's fully denying that. You can't understand him. I'll translate as I usually do. All right, people. Once again, if you want to come up and send me a message. Other than that, let's hear what Mr. Moo has to say. We're gonna do segments, and maybe we will take a look at this complex, this really, really large complex. All right, we're finishing this up, and then we're gonna go to Mr. Moo, and then I'll try and see if I have the ability to prove that this entire complex is part of a large elderly living situation. So this is what I'm gonna do. Missy Moo first. So hold your horses, people. Let's hear what Missy Moo has to say. I'm really interested in this. And then after that, I'm gonna try and prove that entire complex because I'm really familiar with that area. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. Like I'm very familiar with Connecticut, like New Haven, and multiple areas. Connecticut is not really that large, to be honest with ya. But yeah, familiar with New Haven, East Haven, of course, West Haven, etc., etc., etc. Also familiar with New London, Hartford, Milton, New Britain, Glastonbury, Norwich, Bridgeport, Shelton, Norwalk, Stamford, and whatnot. Very familiar with the Queens area in New York. All right, so let's see what Missy Moo has to say, and then we're gonna do some proving.
Okay, can you tell where we are?
Conspiracy theory.
When we go do groceries, Mr. Moo and I, we like to have a mini lunch date.
Would you drink the flood water? That is a resounding no.
Well, I guess it's a lunch date, not even a mini lunch date. But we like to try things that we haven't tried before. So we're at Subway, and we got the number one, which is the the Canuck Classic. And it's just like cold meat and bacon and stuff. But there's a new bread called, what's the new bread called, baby?
Cheesy Tex-Mex.
Cheesy Tex-Mex. Okay, so we're gonna share that, try it, see how it is. And we got a lemonade. And this, I've never had the Miss Vicky's all dressed up. Why have I never had them? Here's Mr. Grey Glory. I need to trim his beard.
All right, we got a lunch date with Mr. Moo. Exciting.
This weekend. Try it, baby. How is it? We have the same on it, except he gets a lot of pickles on his, and I get no pickles. Is it good? Is it spicy, the bread?
Gotcha.
Or might be chasing this Chipotle.
I don't know.
Because we get
I'm not
Chipotle on it.
tasting anything. But
All
it's
right, I'm going
delicious.
to try it now.
Where has she been? She's been doing videos, celebrity juicer, regularly. Just haven't. I haven't been taking a look at the videos for a couple of weeks. Like I touch here and there, I listen in, but not really showing it on my channel. She's in Canada. Yes.
Very good.
What's wrong with Mr.
Cheers.
Moo? Mr. Moo is bearded up. Mr. Moo is a man's man.
Paper straw. Yuck. Oh well. Saving the turtles. Turtle face. Bye. Okay, update on the bread. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but I'm just not really loving it. Like, it tastes like chili, almost. Like, it's got a lot of cumin-y taste in it. And then these
Okay.
must be like red chili pepper flakes. And I don't know.
This is so
I don't know.
random.
I'm not loving it. I really wish they'd bring back the Parmesan oregano.
They might still have it.
I don't know. You have a fluff on
What?
your beard, my love.
Mr. Moo.
Anyway,
Okay,
you
this
like
is
spice-
too much.
if you like cumin, you'll probably like this. But if not, I'd say stick with the herb and garlic. Okay, so my new fern child, Bob, is home. Okay. Yes, I know he's a fern. His name should be Fern, but I've called him Bob. He was all
What?
alone. He was the last one there was. He was like 16 bucks.
No.
I had to get him. He looked very lonely. So I brought him to the Mizzou. So Bob lives at the
No.
Mizzou now. This is where Bob lives. This is my little front garden. Those are our groceries. Mr. Moo's coming out to get them. We love our little garden. Our little
Wow.
love garden. Our garden of Mizzou love. This is where my baby Mouty's ashes are. And our two guinea pigs, DQ and Cookie, that we had. They're buried in here.
I will say the title is kind of misleading, but okay. We did get Foodie.
And yeah, so okay.
It has Foodie in the title. Why are we here?
Confession: I don't know how to look after ferns named Bob, or ferns named anything, or ferns in general. Help me. Let me know how to do it. I don't want him to die, because as you see, Elmer and Fudd are basically dead. I'm going to plant them in the fall better.
I guess
Hopefully
it's
they'll
called
come
water.
back. They're little spruce trees or something like that. I don't know, but they need help. Anyway,
It's called
help me keep them
water.
alive. Oh, hey guys.
Water
It's
is a
Mr.
thing.
Moo, and I'm out next to Bob, my new plant child. Just getting a little sun. So what do we all think about Foodie Beauty right now?
Cover those
What do
up,
the
Missy.
supporters think about Foodie Beauty right now? Are you still
So
supporting?
honeydew.
Or are you finally waking up to the fact that she's one of the most vile people? When you know that using the R word is triggering, when you know that people have said to you many times, please don't use that word, when you use it to solely trigger people, when you can't just remove yourself offline when you're triggered, when you have to explode on others,
Mm-hmm.
when you say you're in a marvelous, loving, fabulous, intimate marriage relationship
Yep.
with the hottest man,
Handsome
apparently,
man,
and yes, I'm
actually.
sweating because it's 100 degrees out here and I am out here
Yeah, I dig it.
sunning, but that's okay. I'm getting some vitamin D. I think you need some vitamin D. 2
Yep.
doses.
Very
And
true.
I don't think you're getting any. And that's just very apparent because somebody who's in a loving, cherishing, healthy relationship does not need to come online and rage.
Yeah.
You raged and you used the fact that you were in an abusive relationship to rage in Cuba. What's your excuse
Yep.
now? Are you now in an abusive relationship as well? And Salah, I'm going to talk to you right now.
She looks like Evanescence.
You are a despicable Muslim man. If you want to say you're a Muslim man, then you are a disgrace right now. I hope your friends see your videos, your comments, the videos that you post on your gaming channel.
Oh, hell
I hope they
no.
see that. I hope your father sees that.
She does not look like Amy Lee from Evanescence. Stop
Does
it.
that make you mad, guys? Does that make you very angry? Does it make you want to rage? Then maybe you should go be intimate with each other. then you wouldn't rage so much. You don't have to come on here and rage. Because I'm in a loving, cherishing, fabulous relationship that makes it so I don't need to rage.
Lucy says, someone in Pieces Chat said that you look like Missy Moo. You do not, Lucy.
Because the opinions of people online don't really matter. It matters how they see me in a morality way, but it doesn't matter how they see me, how I look. It doesn't matter to me because I have all I need that I'm surrounded with every day. I don't need the validation from online. Clearly, you need the online validation. Clearly, what you need is to get some sun, get some D, get some perspective, get a little happiness, get a little excitement, a little joy, a little love in your life.
Okay.
Because you're vulgar, vile, and disgraceful. And you've brought your husband down to your level, and that's just added disgrace. Sala, can you say you're in a loving, happy,
Imagine that.
fabulous relationship? Has she helped you? Has she brought you along on a ride of joy and growth, spiritual growth? Is she still that lovely woman with a white heart willing to change? How do you feel now? All right, guys, you see this? You see this cool thing? It's called the Rock Grill. This side's a grill or griddle. The other side's a grill. I have made dough right here.
So Becky,
pizza dough.
and check.
So, it's good. Then I cook the one side, flip it. Now I'm gonna make Mr. Moo's right now.
I love how Missy Moo just puts everything together. She has her own thoughts on the Foodie Beauty's current situation. Plus, she'll put in like little tidbits of her and Mr. Moo on their regular day, what they do, and cooking.
Put some mozzarella cheese down. I'll put a little cheese down, like that. My GoPro, I'm just waiting on. Oh yeah, cool. I'm just waiting on my SD card, and then I'll be able to actually use my GoPro.
No.
So I have a little extra.
Don't hate on the carnitas, okay?
Different cheese here.
I love carnitas.
All right, now we're gonna do some onion for him. How is it, baby?
I have no idea who Maria Brink is.
Pumpkin, how is it?
She's chewing
Is it good?
Head, yes.
Good. I'm glad.
Who is
And
that?
I'll put some.
She probably doesn't want to talk while she's eating.
Yeah, I'll put some mushrooms on this baby.
Oh.
And some pepperonis.
She is the front runner for In This Moment.
Mr. Moo doesn't want tomato.
Cool.
That's okay.
Never knew that.
You can do whatever on this chicken with barbecue sauce. But I'm so excited to find a way to do this.
Smells like beef
spray. It's so much easier than doing it in the oven, and it's definitely not as hot as doing it in the oven.
Maybe she does.
And then I'm just going to take this lid, cover it, and I'll show you when I cut it.
Cooking with Mr. Moo.
This is Mr. Moo's pizza. Let's give it a cut. Now I'm cutting one-handed, so don't judge me.
I kind of appreciate that Missy Moo will always, do stuff from scratch. It's really cool.
But it's nice. Crispy, crispy. The bottom is beautiful.
No, a little bit burnt.
I'm gonna finish cutting it and give it to him to enjoy. There it is.
All right, hell of a burnt.
All right, guys. Oh, chicken nugget. Hi, Angel Boy. Hi, sweetheart. You excited for our new bed? So this is our new bed. What do you think about our new bed? Huh? You happy? Excited? This is our new bed, guys. It's a king.
Ooh.
We're very excited. This is what its brand it is. This will be our first night sleeping on it. This is what it says. This is... Oh, look! That might be a distant cousin. That might be a distant cousin of yours. Look. What do you think? You're so much more handsomer. What do you think, Benjamin? What do you think of the bed? Oh, hi. Hi, Angel Boy.
You're not good at nice cooking.
How's your ear? You had a little scabbies in it.
Hey, QZ.
But Papa got it all fixed up for you.
What's up?
Evan, what do you think of the bed? What do you think, baby boy? You think it's so comfy? So comfy. Anyway, this is what it is.
Hey, ain't nobody forget about Bali.
I'm very excited.
Bali's still
Can't
doing their
wait.
streams. All right, so that's it. Ended randomly. Where do we go from here? Here's where we're gonna go. Let's take a look at the Lachine area. Yes, let's take a look at Lachine. Yeah, let me do this. I'm gonna start. Yeah, let me do that. I'm gonna start at the Petro. All right, let me put it on the screen. We're gonna take a look at Lachine. I'm gonna show you guys what is up now. Yeah, I won't docs because this whole area is large and in charge. Okay, yeah. So let me start. Let me put it on the screen, and I'm gonna show you that this whole assisted living slash care home complex and whatnot is actually rather large. Where should I start? Okay, I should also start with this. Yeah, let me start with something else. Give me another moment because I'm just doing this on the fly. But I think what I also need to do is match with what they are saying on their website. So let me find on the map again in Lachine, and I'm gonna prove to you guys that this whole area of Lachine, and it is a wide area. It's all like different levels of care. Yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So let's start. I gotta go with Chartwell, right? I'm pretty sure it was Chartwell. Okay. All right. Give me a second. Okay. All right. I'm done. Uh, okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. And then I gotta translate this. Come on. Where's the English? Okay. Here we go. No, I don't want that. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Done. Done and done and done. Okay. So here we go. Are you going to a nursing home? Well, is Lachine? Mm-hmm. You thought you said Chartel? No, Chartwell. All right. Let me go on the map here. So let's take a look at Lachine. So here's Lachine. This is 32 East Avenue, right? Welcome to Lachine. Super shitty roads, especially when you hit right here. I hate this because 32 is a pretty huge artery for Lachine because Lachine really has how many main streets? Like 32 East, Victoria, and what else? What else off the top of my head? Like I go through so many cities that sometimes okay, there's Victoria, there's St. Joseph, there's 32 East, and then there's Provost. That's pretty much it. Why? Because it's south of the airport. So you only have certain arteries like the A20 and 32 East will push you through to Lachine onto Victoria. So if you go onto Victoria and you go east, let's say we go east here, what do you start seeing? You start to see these buildings here, right? So when you start to see these buildings here, um, wow, okay, the sign even gives it. Okay, what does it say here? Residence pour retraite, as in a retirement residence. Oddly familiar, doesn't it? So this is obviously, I already know this is a retirement residence, okay? So not only do you have them here at the front, but you have it at the back. And then you have, of course, um, like a clinic for, your ears. And then you got the Unipre, which is a pharmacy. But behind here, you see like buildings, right? This is all a huge retirement complex. But it just doesn't stop there. It actually keeps going and going and going. Like if you even look at this building here, this is also part of it, but it actually doesn't even stop there as well. What? Listen, Sam, I know this area, okay? It keeps going. Like this whole thing is a huge retirement residence that houses tens of thousands of people. And one of the reasons I know this is because I have friends that do live in Lachine and they have their parents in said retirement residence. So a lot of things were clicking for me here. Lachine, huge retirement complex, and this area. Is Canada full of nursing homes? It is not. If you look close, you'll see Natter with a glass pipe hanging out the window. I don't know about that. Okay. But that's the front, right? Like I can show you more. Like it literally goes down across Victoria because this was a huge project. So if you go down across Victoria Street, it's huge. It stretches for a kilometer or more than a kilometer. But pretty much they going across these buildings, a lot of these buildings, even let me put this up on the screen again. And maybe I can go into the back area. Okay. I'll put this on the screen again. Even these buildings, this is part of the residence. Now, this is half a kilometer, more than half a kilometer, a mile away from where I first started. But even if you go here into here, this is all part of the same thing, like all of this. It's all, I should go slowly because some people get dizzy. This is all part of it, but it doesn't even stop there. Like on the other side of it, it's this huge complex where there are people who are housed with different levels of care. Now, once again, how do I know this? Because if you're going to house 10 to 20,000 people and they're all different people with different levels of care, then there's bound to be somebody who has maybe a parent or two or three living in this complex of complexes going into the back area. Yeah. Okay, so here is another area of it. Like once again, all these buildings are part of this facility. Like you go down here, this building here, all the way across to the front. And then this entire building here, as well as this and this is all part of the same facility. So not only do you have like these buildings here, but then if you go south of here is all the other buildings that we just saw, and they're all part of the same complex. So this is why I was saying that I'm very familiar with this area, and I know that in that area where Naz is staying is part of the retirement complex. Hey, some people have three parents. Is that area rent controlled? No, it's not. It's actually the opposite. It's actually very expensive to live in this area because Lachine has a certain repertoire, but it's getting a lot better. Like Lachine is for me, a really good area. I don't have a problem with Lachine or LaSalle before people would say they're not so great, but I don't see what's wrong with Lachine or LaSalle. They're pretty nice areas, especially these days with rent out of control. Right, Sam, that would be something. Can the old people drive or they just let them keep their cars to look at? They drive. And there are a lot of elderly individuals all along and in this area. So, once again, how do I know this? Because I know somebody who has their parents living in said facility. So there's a little bit about the area, you could say, and the complexes. Like I've said, there's several complexes that are a part of this area that are multiple buildings that are part of a different level of care facility where you come in either fully dependent to maybe you need a little bit of care to maybe you need somebody who does one-on-one with you, and that is all part of it. So people, don't be fooled. Your boy Monty knows a little bit of something something, and like I said, there's tens of thousands of apartments. All this was a major project that was done, and it's there in that area right there. It's a beautiful area. There's a reason why Dee Dee would always say she lives walking distance from my mom, because she literally does. There's a reason why she would say certain things. It's easy to get to her mom because yeah, she does. It's all there. It's all walking distance. Does this place not have any kind of security? It does. You can't just gain entry into a retirement home. But in terms of like active security going around, I would think so. Show us the Canadian ghetto. Does Canada have a gang problem? Canada does have a gang problem. Should I show a Canadian ghetto? It depends on what you would call a ghetto. I mean, some people might say Little Maghreb is a ghetto. Some people might say Park X is a ghetto. Other people, anything around Park, people might say is a ghetto. People might say Hochelaga is a ghetto in Montreal. People might say in Ottawa, people might say that Vanier is a ghetto in Ottawa. Or in Toronto, there's numerous like Chautauqua, Jane and Finch, Falstaff, Park Dale. Where else would it be? There's just like so much. Do you guys really want to see that? Show us Drake's house. I don't know exactly where Drake lives, but he lives. Let's see, Victoria Road and. Okay, should I show? Do you guys want to check out Bridle Path, Parkwoods Bridle Path area? Is that where you guys want to check out? Okay, it will be Victoria Park in Ellesmere, just west of there. It's called Parkwoods Village. That gets into York Mills Road. Jane and Finch's ghetto. It's getting better. Like a lot of places are gentrified. Like what used to be an eyesore in Cabbagetown area is now amazing. Like I can show you guys, Cabbagetown has been heavily gentrified. But if you guys want to check out the area that you never pictured nice clean Canada would have a ghetto, well, based on how our system is, there's always gonna be people that don't live so well compared to others. Do you know where Pete's lives in Cornwall? I don't have an exact idea, but I think I do. Not that I'd give it away. I mean, sometimes we all need our privacy, right? But yeah, are we gonna do a vote? Show us Drake's house. I wish I could see Drake's house. I could just show you the area. But Pete is comfortable in his life right now. Nothing wrong with Pete's. Pete's doesn't deserve privacy. It all depends. I'm sure everybody has their opinion on what Pete's does or doesn't deserve, but who knows? All right. Well, last call. If you want to come up on panel, we can talk. We can shoot it, so to speak. Shoot the shiz. So send me a message on Instagram or Twitter. Other than that, should we check out the area of York Mills Bridle Path area? I guess so. If you guys want to see what kind of homes are there, all you're gonna see is just like mansions. I mean, like mansions upon mansions upon mansions, just like you would see in any area where there's mansions upon mansions upon mansions. Uh, so if you guys want to see it, you guys want to see it, but it's just, yeah, it's just mansions. One of the wealthiest areas of Toronto. Yeah, Toronto has multiple wealthy areas. But hey, if you guys want to see it, you guys want to see it. I mean, I've driven through there. You can always tell. Mary is missing. Okay, tomorrow you're free. Cool. Celebrity Juicer, if you're free, you can always come up. You're gonna have a salad and supplement with Taco Bell and Burger King. Hey, it's Friday. You do you. Montreal is the best city in Canada, I've heard. Some people might actually say that. Yeah, Montreal is an amazing city in terms of food and certain ways of life. If you want to get away from the rest of Canada, then Montreal, Quebec City would be your go tos for that sort of stuff. Uh-huh. But other than that, if you really want to eat some really good food, you really want to see a ghetto, I don't think I can show you like a real ghetto because the city is gentrifying the crap out of itself to where more and more people are just getting displaced. Like areas that used to be considered bad, like the Junction, uh, like I said, on Parliament, it would be Regent Park. Like Regent Park isn't the same anymore. Actually, let me give you an idea of. Let me check our Regent Park. Okay, yeah, maybe we'll go Regent Park and let me see if there's any of the old remnants of Regent Park on River Street still around. Or should no, I should go Gerard. Okay, yeah, let's do it this way. We're gonna do it this way. So let me show you a little bit of Toronto and the gentrification that's been taking place. So I think this is a good time to do that. So if you take a look at this, what do you guys see? This is Regent Park. And this is what Regent Park used to look like back in the day, like this. Like these buildings with 3 floors and you'd have multiple apartments in them. So this is still Regent Park, but all of Regent Park, the southern southeast part of Toronto would look like this. Like it would all be like this right here. Hey, my wise heart, what's up? So it used to look like this, all of it, and a lot of stuff used to go down and throw down here. Like, let me go on this street. It still looks like this. A lot of it does. But what do you see in the background when I show you this? You see these towers here. So this is a literal example of gentrification happening in the last 10 years. So soon, all these buildings here of Regent Park, which was an infamous area for a lot of stuff, a lot of bad stuff used to go down. I remember going into Regent Park and these guys were slanging, they were playing dice. I was like, okay, cool. That was a while ago though, but now the area is looking like this. And a lot of people who have money, who are hip, who like Cabbage Town, are wanting to live in buildings like this compared to buildings that look like that. So that is what Regent Park still is. It's now half and half, but more and more people are getting displaced from these buildings, as you can see here, because these buildings used to be here as well, where this construction barricaded area is. But more and more of these buildings are being demolished. They'll look like this, and then after, they'll look like this building or this building here. Is it subsidized housing? It is subsidized housing. It is. Well, what happened is it is and it's not. What happened was if you have the money, you pretty much get first dibs. but based on the agreement with the multiple developers of this area, they said that okay, for every X amount of people that actually pay us either through a mortgage or in cash, we're gonna subsidize a few apartments for people who can't afford it. So that's the deal for the takeover. So you see all these buildings here, these were never here. And you can tell they're all new, right? These are pretty new buildings, like all of them. And they're all new because this is the ongoing gentrification. Even look at this. Like you have construction all over this area. So what it used to look like this is now going to look like that in the next coming 10 years. You saw a documentary about that area, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, so this area would be considered still projects, but it's a changing. But yeah, in a matter of years, like even look at this. You see these buildings here used to be over here as well. It used to be everywhere. So anytime you see all these new buildings that look like this, they used to look like that. And then the transition happens. It starts like this, then they start building to make it look like that. It doesn't look bad at all. You know it's a ghetto when they hang their clothes up to dry out the window. They still do that. But yeah, so this is an example. Perfect example would be this area here. Looking beautiful. I'm sure a lot of us would love to live in a building like this in an amazing area like Dundas and Parliament area and whatnot. At night is probably scary, not so much. Ooh, nice. You love the new luxury apartments overlooking the Ottawa football field, free to watch games, right? All right, so that was just a little bit of lesson. Cabbage Town is continually being gentrified. Well, shouldn't say Cabbage Town. I should say more Regent Park. Like Regent Park, and then there's Cabbage Town. So there's a little bit of lesson on gentrification of what's happening in certain areas. Well, actually, I shouldn't even say that certain areas of Toronto. It's all areas of Toronto it's happening, because even the junction, if I show you the junction, which is like Keele and Sinclair area, it's happening there as well. Like Keele and Sinclair wasn't an area where you would just normally love to go and whatnot, but even that area is has changed. Yeah, like the junction, like Dundas and Keele, Weston, Pelham Park, Keele and Sinclair, they've all changed into pretty much what you saw on the screen. All right, show us Foodie old neighborhood. There's nothing really to see in that area. Like that area is amazing. Amazing homes. It's pretty cut off from the rest of Ottawa. Like it's beautiful out there. And other than that, what else can I say? Like luxury villa was a steal. All right, people. I'm gonna be out. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. I thought Dundas was a main street in Toronto. Dundas is a main street in Toronto. There's multiple. There's Yonge, there's Bloor, there's Dundas, Eglinton, Sinclair. What else is there? Shepherd, etc., etc., etc. And that's going west to east. If you're going north to south, of course, there's Yonge, there's Bathurst, there's Spadina, there's Bayview, there's Markham Road, there's Kennedy, there's all types. All right, thank you so much, people, for hanging out with me. Really white thought. If you want, go to, who was it? Was it Jake Paul or Logan Paul that was in Japan and he did that stuff? Hampstead has beautiful homes. They do. You're welcome. Hey, maybe we'll do this some other time. We can check out certain areas of Toronto or Montreal or Ottawa. Only if you guys want me to. But thank you so much, people. Toronto is too expensive. A lot of people, there's now articles about a lot of people sleeping in their cars or just buying boats or just moving the hell out of Toronto because it's become unaffordable. All right. Thank you so much, people. Take care of yourselves and have a good one. Happy Friday.